All right, moving on to our Aussies in action segment, which we'll start
We
with.
should have a sting for it.
We should have a yeah, we'll just get.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we'll start with Delhi. We'll start with Goat Watch, as we like to call it. 7 points versus Orlando. It's meh. 11 points and 8 assists versus Toronto, which is all right. It's not.
It's
It's
all right.
nearly
Fairly
a
good
double-double, which is pretty good. And then today, on the day of recording, 8 points versus Orlando again, shooting a solid 23% from the field. So that's not so flash. 3 of 13. But really, you can probably tell Delhi's a little bit distracted. And that is because Delhi's having a movie made about him.
I'm done. I'm actually done. What is going on with this world?
This is not a joke.
Oh, my
Matthew
gosh. What has he done
Dellavedova
to
Who's
deserve
is
playing
it?
having a movie. Well, it's got to be like a Hemsworth or someone like. You got to
Oh,
pay respects to Delhi.
I would have got Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Oh,
oh my god.
He could
But
do a
yes.
voiceover for it.
he can.
I'm asleep.
And no, I'm not even gonna try. But that is
This boy is live.
started from the bottom.
Tom Hanks doing it. Delhi's laugh is like a box of chocolate. You never
But-
know what you're going to get.
So in a statement for his management, they said that Delhi's story could be compared to Sylvester Stallone's Rocky series.
no.
Acts as if this is the best player in the league. Even they're delusional.
So is he going to scream at the end like, Adrian?
Oh, so
Adrian.
it's a
What's-
little bit, and
is-
I couldn't
oh,
believe this when I heard it. I thought it was a joke, but this is real.
This
It's
is
starting production in 2017.
What's the budget of it?
It can't be high.
Oh,
It's got to be
Probably the
fairly
same
low.
amount as Harrison Baines'
Harrison
salary.
Barnes' salary.
Oh my god.
All right, so
I'll actually watch it for a laugh.
yeah, in true
I
sport.
bet it's one of those tear jerkers where you just get emotional
just
when
get
you
emotional.
listen to it.
Well,
Watch it.
the editor got so inspired by Delhi that he decided to make a trailer for Delhi's new film
God.
with a little bit of
Who's going to
Rocky,
play LeBron?
Rocky inspired. Well, he can play himself. He played
Yeah.
in Trainwreck recently.
Yeah.
So Delhi has joined
Who's playing
LeBron.
Curry?
He's joined. Jordan had Space Jam.
Yeah.
Delhi's got his own film. So sorry,
Can't believe
Jordan,
that
but
they can't
you just
believe
got
Jordan
replaced.
and Delhi's in the
Delhi
same
got a
sentence.
film before Steph did. So
Someone's going
Well-
to have to play Steph in the movie.
I know. You just see him. I don't know if it's going to be like actual, like if it's just based off him or an actual of him. But anyway, let's get into our sportdot trailer for Delhi's movie.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Steph Curry, extreme confidence. Here's the chatter. Delhi's the Curry stopper. Not on my watch. Nothing like eating at the deli.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
James kicks it out. Dellavedova for three. Bang!
How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Dellavedova and one! Count it and a foul as Matthew Dellavedova knocked down. Banks it in.
That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
We are seeing the emergence of one of the more improbable playoff heroes in recent postseason history.
That's a guy who's dedicated, who never cared about guys saying that Delhi's not fast enough, Delhi's not strong enough, Delhi can't shoot it well enough, Delhi's not an NBA player. Well, guess what? Delhi's a champion. Thank you, Delhi.
There we go. Coming to all good cinemas in 2018.
What about the bad cinemas?
No, none of that for Delhi. That's going to win an Oscar, surely.
There's tears rolling down my face.
We've got a bit emotional here in the Sport.dot podcast room. That was touching. All right, moving on from Delhi to Bogut. From good to trash.
Well, he was
He used to
been
be
pretty
good.
trash.
He's
for
been
the whole
pretty
season,
trash
to be
recently.
honest.
Some solid 4, 2, and 5 in his last 3 games for Bogut, although he did grab 12 boards, 11 and 14. So he's hitting the glass, but unfortunately not making it count on the scoreboard. Exum's an interesting one. We mentioned each of the last couple of weeks he was getting a lot of minutes. George Hill has returned from injury. Although even when George Hill was playing at the start of the year, he was still getting like 15 or so minutes. But he's now been, his last 2 games he played this week, he was relegated to 8 minutes and 5 minutes. Didn't score a single point. Shelvin Mack has taken Exum's minutes. He's got 30 minutes in the last 2 compared to Exum's 13.
I think because he's recovering from an injury, maybe they're giving him a little bit of a rest. No?
Not like that.
No,
That's as if you're in the doghouse. Like,
yeah, something's happened. Something might have happened.
So
Close
Jack
calls,
Snyder's
maybe.
clearly having a sook.
Oh, well, there's
So-
always a spot back at Melbourne United for him.
Fix that up. Give Exum some minutes, please. Paddy Mills has been, like, genuinely good. We don't even have to exaggerate this one. 17 points, 8 points, 19 points, 13 points. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Joe Ingles, a solid 3, and then another solid 3. So back to the usual
Did
from
he shoot
good old
threes?
Ingles. No, he missed about everything.
So how do you get 3?
Probably a foul.
Yeah,
And he
something like-
missed one free throw. Aaron Baines,
No,
2, 4, 4, 7. So at least
That's
he's
my phone
going
number.
upwards. Not that he has the worst haircut
Oh,
of
it's
all
shocking.
time,
It's
and
shocking.
combine it with his mask, and it's just
He just
it's
like Sheamus.
atrocious. Yeah, he
The
does.
wrestler
He does
Sheamus.
look like Sheamus.
yeah.
It is atrociously bad.
Don't know what he's doing there.
And Thon Maker has done a good job of keeping the bench warm. He's had, again, 0 minutes this week, so not
Solid.
much love
Solid.
for not much
Solid
love
minutes.
for Thon Maker. But anyway, that is our Aussies in Action section all wrapped up.